Hello, everybody.
Hey there. Hope you can hear us.
Yeah.
Hello there. How are you? Did I see Fox Hollows here as well? Todd, welcome to the stream.
You guys hear us and see us?
I hope so. We are actually out and about, and if you look behind us,
Keith.
it's Keith. Actually, it's a relative of Keith. It's a California pepper tree. So we thought, what an appropriate place to do the Daily Dose.
Oh, good. Everybody's here.
Keith, big Disney fan. Hello.
Thank you.
Yes, we have gone a little early today. It is just 5 minutes earlier than normal, but we want to make sure that we don't step on the toes of Resort TV 1. They're going to be going live in about 5 minutes themselves. They're going to be traipsing all over, was it Universal tonight? Is that what you saw?
I think that's
I
what
think
I
that's
read.
what we saw.
I read so much.
Thank you, Cynthia. It's very nice for your forgiveness.
Thank you.
And hey, Carl. There we go. It's lagging. It's definitely lagging. It's not just you. It's lagging here.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. We'll do this as quickly as we can. 184 days until Christmas on this day. 6 months until Christmas.
6
Eve.
months until Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Yes, we're back. We are here.
Good. It's wonderful for technology.
Yes. On this day, 1893, Roy Disney was born.
Oh, that's
Walt's
right.
brother.
He was
8 years older than Walt.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, Tim Pruitt, good to see you. Thank you. And Anthony, thank you for being here. Jeffrey, thank you for joining. So that was 1893. In 1949, on this day, a Pluto cartoon was released. Bubble Bee. It's just another Pluto cartoon, but this is the second appearance for the little bee, Buzzy, and a Spike.
yeah.
You know that little Buzzy bee? Spike is his name. You see him a lot also like the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. He's quite prominent there. Let's do this one quickly. 1956, Walt Disney appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show.
That's odd.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was Ed Sullivan's 8th anniversary, so there were a lot of stars that were there to celebrate that milestone. 8th anniversary in 1956, that's pretty stunning since Ed Sullivan, 1956, yeah, it means he started his show in the 80s, in the 40s, so that's pretty cool. Hey Russ, thank you for being here. Now this one is kind of familiar to us. In 1959 on this day. Now keep in mind, 1959 is the year that the movie Darby O'Gill and the Little People came out. We love that film, don't we? We did that one for the
I didn't like
Disney
it.
Plus Movie
I
Club.
was not.
Not really fans of the movie Darby O'Gill and the Little
No.
People. It just, yeah, not really fans. But
Well,
anyway, let's move forward to 1977. On this day, another movie was released. Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. This one starred also Dean Jones. Same character that he played in the original Love Bug.
okay.
But the mechanic, instead of being Buddy.
Scuttles?
Yeah,
Is that Scuttles?
it was the voice of Scuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't him. Don Knotts was his mechanic. Buddy Hackett was the actor's name that was in
Buddy
the original
Hackett.
Love Bug. Buddy Hackett.
right.
Hey, Mike Wheeler and Myers and the Mouse. Mama Mouse, thank you
Hi.
for being here. 1977, Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, released in theaters all across the country. Then another movie was released,
The best movie ever.
1994.
Lion King. That's to me is the best Disney movie ever.
That-
well, after Walt.
That's
so
Doug's favorite animated film.
it will always be Lion King.
Something else happened on this day in 1994, but this one was at Epcot on this day. A lot of people miss this place. I don't, because I personally think that there are a lot better places to eat at Epcot. 1994, the Electric Umbrella opened. There it is. Noah New. Pam's fam, one of our favorite humans. Pam, thank you for being here. Oh, Stevie Lee says she loves The Parent Trap, favorite movie ever. See, other people have favorite Disney films.
We all have our favorites. It doesn't mean anybody's right or wrong. We all have preferences.
Yeah, we do. But yeah, that was the Electric Umbrella that opened at Epcot.
We went to Epcot in 2012 during the Food and Wine Festival. And I actually had the first time where I experienced heat exhaustion. We were in the Canadian Pavilion, and I told him, I'm not feeling really well. I got all of a sudden these different colors that crossed me, and I kind of like collapsed on a bench, and I kind of freaked out. And it was my bout of having very slight or mild case of heat exhaustion. So the nurse kind of came over, or they saw, or one of the cast members said, "Oh yeah, it's just too much." So they told me to go into a cool building. So we went into the electric umbrella, and we were there, we drank a lot of water. I relaxed probably for like 2 or 3 hours.
It was about 2 hours because we were also hiding shelter from a storm.
So there was a storm there. So while we were getting toward the very end, there was these, of course, Florida, in Orlando.
Russ, heat exhaustion is the worst.
It's the heat. I never had to happen, so it does happen. So a storm or a cell came through, and there was such the loudest thunder and lightning. We think it probably hit the park, but it shook the whole building, and kids were screaming, kind of like what happens in the movie. It was hysterical. I know it wasn't funny, but it was. I never had anything happen.
The thing is, the storm formed right over Epcot.
It was right over it.
And someone with us had an app on their phone that said that there was a lightning strike on property. So that was the bolt that hit the ground, shook the building. Lots of noise.
It was weird. So that was my electric umbrella experience there.
Oh my goodness, Noah says it's 98 degrees in South Florida right now. It's low 90s here right now. No humidity though, so we're doing okay. But it is hot.
It's hot.
It's hot here.
Even low 90s for us here, it's warm. It's more of a drier medium heat. It's as hot.
God was mad at the Phoenicians.
Yes. It's crazy. So
yes, indeed.
Electric umbrella open. Now it's closed.
Yeah. 1998, Walt Disney World welcomed their 600 millionth guest on this day. Wow. They walked through the turnstiles of Magic Kingdom. Her name was Jacqueline D'Ambrosi. That's it, Jacqueline D'Ambrosi. 9-year-old from Woodcliff Lake, New Jersey. Wow.
Woodcliff Lake. That would a name for a town.
Yeah. So yeah, 600 millionth guest.
1998.
Wow. 27 years into their opening of Walt Disney World. Yeah. Hey, Cherie.
Hi.
Are you at home? I was wondering if that's Keith behind it. It's actually a relative of Keith.
He's all over, but this is one of them. Yes, it is Keith.
It's a California pepper tree. We will actually do one of the daily doses in front of Keith. So we'll sit in front of the villa and we'll broadcast from the front right there so you can see Keith. We'll do that. 2006, they had another movie opening at Disneyland.
It's a great franchise. This is which one?
It was the second film from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Dead Man's Chest opened on this day in 2006. Wow, we've got a little ant that's crawling up here on the iPad.
It premiered at Disneyland. Disneyland had these extravagant prayers where they helicoptered in a giant screen and did it all.
The whole big, lots of stands there.
Yeah.
Normally where people sit for Fantasmic, they sat there for the movie. The screen is actually on the island, Tom Sawyer Island, and then you look across the rivers of America to the screen from your seats.
Yeah, 2006 for that one. Wow.
Something else happened in 2006 on this day. Would a pepper tree live anywhere besides California? I'm sure they do, but I'm sure pepper trees love the state just like us. Hey,
I don't know if they're in Oregon or if they're in Nevada or if they're in Arizona, but we did a very light research and we were going to see if it works. As the original pepper tree that's supposed to have in California is supposed to be in Southern California near San Diego. One of these days we might go find the birth of all these pepper trees comes from one tree.
Yeah.
That's what we're told. We don't know if it's true.
Something else in 2006 from this day, also regarding Pirates of the Caribbean. But it was at Castaway Key in this case. Big ship, the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, it does smell like pepper, doesn't it?
You guys just smell it. It smells like pepper.
Yeah, see, there's the leaves. Yeah, it smells like pepper.
You break it, it literally smells like black pepper.
Hi, Carolyn Live. Thanks for being here.
It smells
Welcome
like
to the
pepper.
stream.
It smells like pepper.
That's very peppery. Very
now
much
my
so.
hands are going to smell like pepper.
He's going to have to wash his hands before we eat.
Sanitize. Is this
But yeah, they put the prop ship, a giant prop ship of the Flying Dutchman in the harbor at Castaway Key. Cynthia can't smell it. Sorry, we don't have smell-o-vision with this stream. Sorry.
And we went on a cruise in 2008 and got to see the Flying Dutchman in the Castaway Key area. So if you ever had the pleasure of seeing that, that's actually real cool.
Mark can't smell it either.
Sorry.
So sorry about that.
It's a cool tree.
Also, another movie on this day, Cars 2 was released.
Generally to the world
Yeah,
in 2011.
2011, Cars
Okay.
2. And then in 2013. Okay, we're back.
Okay,
Thank you
everybody.
for quick. There was an earthquake earlier today here in California. We did not feel it in the Bay Area. It was some 100 some miles away from us, so we did not feel it. However, D&G Explorers did feel it. So check them out tonight.
It's out in the middle of
you
nowhere.
may see them.
So, nothing to be worried around of.
They may talk about it tonight on their stream. They're on at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're going to get out of here since the signal's lagging so bad. But everyone, have a wonderful evening.
Thank you all.
Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. We'll give you more of an update tomorrow on the Daily Dose at the same time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Bye, everyone. Have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Bye.